Akshi Singh.
Extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this India Immersion program. We are delighted to have all of you with us today. Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, a Sanskrit phrase meaning the world is our family. To other countries, you may go as a tourist, but to India, you come as a pilgrim. We are a land of belonging rather than blood. And historically, also, in the words of Einstein, India has given the world the methods to count, without which every worthwhile scientific discovery would not have been possible. With this, I pass it on to my co host, Sakshi.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, dignitaries, and honored delegates, on behalf of the entire Amity family, we once again welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of the India Immersion program. We are gathered here today to celebrate the beginning of a remarkable journey towards fostering global understanding and collaboration. The India Immersion program represents the coming together of nations, cultures, and ideas. It is through such collaborations that we can build a brighter future together, one that fosters understanding, cooperation, and prosperity. To seek the divine blessings of God Almighty and invoke the auspiciousness of this ceremony, may I request the dignitaries to kindly step forward and help us in enlightening the sacred lamp.
We would request you to We would request everyone to please take their seats.
May this sacred light guide us on this journey of knowledge, understanding, and collaboration. May it inspire us to embrace unity and work together for a brighter future. And now, with the divine blessings bestowed upon us, let us proceed with the inaugural ceremony of the India Immersion program as we embark on a path of learning, discovery, and cultural exchange. Indeed, together we can create a world where diversity is celebrated and global partnerships flourished. It is my honor to welcome and introduce to you our guiding light and mentor, Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh, Group Vice Chancellor, Amity Universities, Director General, Amity Group of Institutions, and Vice Chairman, Global Foundations for Learning Excellence. Sir has an extensive experience of more than 28 years in institution building, teaching, consultancy, research, and industry. A renowned scholar and academician in the area of international business, Sir holds a prestigious doctorate in the area, along with a postgraduate degree from Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, where he illustriously topped with 7 merits. He holds the distinction of being the youngest founder pro-vice chancellor of Amity University for 2 terms, the founder director general of Amity International Business School, and the founder CEO of Association of International Business School, London. Sir has played an instrumental role in establishing various Amity campuses abroad at London, USA, Singapore, Mauritius, Australia, Tashkent, and many other parts of the world. Sir has spoken at various international forums, which includes the prestigious $1 Million Roundtable Conference at Harvard Business School, New York University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Thunderbird Business School, University of Leeds, Loughborough Business College, Coventry Business College, Essex University, University of Berkeley, California State University, QS Apple Conferences, Middlesex, Birmingham, Canberra, Dakin, and many other more. Sir has received more than 25 international and national awards and has graced a host of talk shows on various TV channels. Sir is a mesmerizing orator and has the ability of touching the human soul. He is internationally recognized as the renowned professor in the art of management and is known in the field of academics as an institution builder, a writer, a professor, distinguished academician, a top class trainer, international business expert, and the champion of hearts of our students. Without any further ado, may I please request Sir to kindly address the August gathering. With a thunderous round of applause, let's call Sir.
Thank you, but most importantly, I'm your friend. And great to see our good friend, Mr. Michael here. Give a huge applause to him. He was the one who was helping us to conceptualize this program. Ms. Vishu Sharma, who has been instrumental in many tie-ups which MIT has. Admiral Bhatnagar, our very senior deans. I can see head of our incubator, our very senior directors. And of course, our very amazing students who have joined us from UK. When I was coming, someone asked me that what is Indian culture? Because one of the major things which we want all of you to understand is that what is Indian culture? So what is Indian culture? You have been in India for, I think now almost 3-4 days. You have gone to DLF. I saw your pictures. You were having golgappas. You went to mall. But what is Indian culture? Any one of you? What is Indian culture? Okay. Yeah. Give her mic, please. What is Indian culture?
Hello, everyone. I would say Indian culture is all about being kind, happy, just embracing different cultures and being kind to one another. We've been here for now 5 days, I think, and everyone has been so welcoming and kind. And I just love everyone from India so far. So, yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, great. Oh, gentleman at the back. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You want to
I think for me, India is about diversity. It's,
okay, diversity.
Yeah. Different
great.
people meeting at one place. And
Right. So
accepting each other.
diversity, happiness, right? Two great words. Anyone else? The girl in the center. Yeah. You want to say something? Yeah. Yeah. Anyone? Give mic to both of them.
It's very colorful.
It's
Everything's beautiful. And there's
very,
colour
very
everywhere.
colorful. Of course, it's very, very, very colorful. Yeah. Okay.
I would say the agriculture and the food.
Okay, great. Very good. Anyone else wants to say anything? What Indian culture is all about?
Yeah, just to follow on what she said about the colors, like everywhere you look, whether it's like the clothing, like the saris or the kurta, like even the food, all the colors is just everywhere you look. It's like on all your senses, it's like all these different colors, noises, everything. But yeah, I think colors is like a big thing.
Tell me, what are the European colors?
What
are the English colors?
English colors?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, I mean, we brought the weather with us from England, as you can tell. But green, like everywhere you look, like the fields are green. The sky's usually grey though. So yeah.
Okay. But normally suits they're not are of which color?
Black. Like,
black or blue.
Yeah.
Right. Black, blue shirts are normally white. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So I think that first of all, give a huge applause to all those who answer. India is today amongst the top 5 economies of the world. Right? But if we look at the history, 20 years back, we were not even among the top 50. So it's amongst the top 5 economies of the world. As per the estimates of the World Bank, we will be amongst the top 3 by 2030. right? And if you look at the calculations, which is as per the multiplier formula we apply in economics, by 2070, it is going to surpass United States of America. I can't even imagine, I can't even believe my own eyes when I look at the development of India. Uh, 20 years back, the place where you are sitting, it was not existing. There was nothing, no MIT university here. We were a small institution, a business school just across the road. There was no D&D flyover, right? So we are going to take you to Agra, and you will see Infosys, you will find HCL, you will find IBM, you will find Oracle, all top brands, right? Top buildings, thousands and thousands of pounds investment in this area. Words, one of the largest airport is coming up here, right? But 20 years back, no one even knew that this is going to be the area called Noida, Greater Noida, Yamuna Expressway, which is coming up, new airport, which is coming up in. So behind all this success or behind this growth, there must be a reason that why it is growing, right? So I'll give you a story, which I was sharing with Michael, that when you move from one country to another, or when you travel, it gives you a lot of experience, and that is why this program was created. I'll give you a story of a brand called T2. How many of you heard about T2? Right, this is one of the most prestigious brands in tea. I don't know how many of you take tea. You take tea, yeah. And this was launched by one of our students who went on a study abroad program. So years back, I think it was 15, 16 years back, she was from South India, a very quiet girl who always wanted to do something extraordinary. But she was not very sure what she should do. Her father was a tea merchant, right? And she always wanted to do something which should be amazing, which should be different. And her father had a dream that she should get settled, she should get married and get settled. It's a dream of every father that girls and boys, they should settle quickly. One day when I was going in the evening, I was coming out of my office, I saw this girl sitting in the stairs. I have a bad habit of talking to the students. So I spoke to this girl. I said, why you are sitting alone? And she said, I'm not very sure what I'm going to do after 2 years of my MBA. So I said, what are you going to do? So I said that my father says that I should get married. So I said, your father says that you want to get married? There's no. So I said, you think about it and let's meet tomorrow in my office. We sat for a while and I said, you start traveling. She was an introvert. She used to write quite well, but she was not very good in speaking. I said, you start traveling. So she went to Melbourne for the first time. Right. So we just started our program and she went to Melbourne for the first time. She came back. And when she came back, she wrote a small project report, potential of various products and markets in Melbourne. And she picked up tea. Naturally, her father was in tea business. So she gave a presentation, which was a good presentation, that how the tea habits of Indians and the tea habits of Australians, especially British Australians, are different. And I said that now you should go to UK then. So next semester, she went to UK. And she gave a conclusion that the UK and Australia, they take tea in a very different way. So here in India, most of the people, they take 2 or 3 flavors. She gave a recommendation that we should come with 50 flavors. Right? So she came with the strawberry tea, she came with the different kind of teas. And then she said, packing is very, very important. And how you pack is very important. And crockery is very important. So we worked on a business model. She needed 50 lakhs rupees at that point of time. Right? No one was ready to give 50 lakhs. We had a discussion. So her father came. He says, no, sir, it's a very risky proposition. 50 lakhs is a very big money. In 10 lakhs, she will get married. Right? And you are saying 50 lakhs, we should put her in business. We'll not be able to do it. Anyhow, because she was very adamant that she's going to do, father gave her a loan, not capital, loan of 20 lakhs. And rest of the money she was able to get from the bank. So I remember going with her to a bank and then helping her with the ICICI. She opened a first showroom in Melbourne, not in India. She started packing and sending. And then someone helped, and she opened up a very small shop in Melbourne. Years later, I think 16 years later, I get a letter, and we forgot each other. I helped as a teacher. She went, incubated a company, and we forgot. I got a letter. You need to come to Coimbatore. Right. So I said, well, the student is calling. So we went to Coimbatore. And there was a British company which was acquiring her business. 700 million pound was the valuation of the company. And she has a 5% stake. So Gaurav and me, we were in London. Which station this was? Tottenham Road Court. And this is just next to the University College London, where we do our study abroad program. And she went on a study abroad program there. So she thought that if she has to start up a business in UK, then it should be just opposite to the campus from where she started her life. So that is speed, and that is what study abroad is very important. So my congratulations to all of you that you are coming to India, but take back good ideas that how business in India looks like. Right, it is going to be one of the largest economies of the world. So you can look at that what kind of businesses you can start up if you have to do some business. Similarly, is a story of another girl who came to Inbush, and we will invite all of you in this exciting event. So all of you will offer some scholarships if you permit, and all of you can be a part of it. So this girl was from there are 3 girls, I think, and they were from UK universities, and they launched their fashion brand. Right, so they are supplying to most of the top end brands in India. So they, Jay, if you remember, they walked on the ramp along with the vice chancellor of 2 UK universities. So you don't know that when you are participating, then what kind of ideas they strike in your mind, and then it becomes the part of your personality. India Immersion program, which with the grant of the British Council, we are very thankful to British Council that you are coming on the Turing scheme, and from the 3 universities, Northampton Trent University, which are our great partners, Northumbria and Sussex. First of all, great partners. Give a huge applause to all of them. But this will open many ideas. So someone said what Indian culture is all about. So let me show you what Indian culture is. 4 girls, 4 boys. Come here. 4 girls, 4 boys. Yeah, you are. Come out. 4 girls, 4 boys. Yeah. Come out. Yeah. Okay. And you are going to remember this lesson for your entire life, I'm telling you. All right. Come here. This boys this side, girls on this side. All right. We are going to announce a prize of 10,000 pounds is fine. So Mr. Michael is saying that anyone who will win 10,000 for boys, 10,000 for girls, or 5,000, 5,000? 5,000, 5,000. So British Council is sponsoring you. So 5,000 pounds. Yeah, give a huge applause to British Council. 5,000 boys to boys and 5,000 to girls. It's going to be the strongest and the smartest boy. Anyone else wants to participate? You are okay. Yeah, good. Come on. Yeah. But now with 5,000 pounds, another boy. But then you need to bring another companion. So one has to come out. Other boy also. Oh yeah, girl also. You can come. Yeah. 2 girls then. Then 2 girls, another girl, another boy. Come out. Okay. Good. Great. Yeah. So anyone who is the smartest amongst the boys and anyone who is the smartest amongst the girls will get 5,000 UK pounds, right? And the competition is very simple. You need to do arm wrestling. Yeah, all of you are very handsome. Yeah, you know arm wrestling? Yeah. So I'll tell you how you need to do it. Come here. So you need to do it like this, right? And you need to put him down and you need to put me down. So if you will win, right, then we will see that who is the best. So then 2, 1, then finally 1. Right? Similarly amongst the girls. Yeah. So you 2, you are 1. This is another group. This is another group. Right. So do it. Start. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. You need to do it like this. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not telling you technique, right? But you need to see. Anyone else wants to try? Anyone else also wants to try? Okay, right. But you need to bring another boy also then. Yeah. Okay. Amongst anyone and girls, we are giving equal opportunity to everyone. You can't say then tomorrow we have not given you opportunity. Yeah. Good. Great. Yeah. Come on. Okay. So, yeah, come here. You to come. You can come here so that everyone can see. Come here. Yeah. Should we start? Don't worry, ICICI HDFC will co-fund it. Don't worry. We have got an incubator person also sitting. Yeah. Okay. You want to sponsor? Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Please do that. Your time starts now. Oh, come on. Yeah. Good. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Winners can come on this side. Those who have won, you have won. The other one who has won. Winners can come on this side. Yeah. So winners will fight with winners now. Yeah. You too. You too. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. So winners can come. Winners can come here. Yeah. Winners can come here. Winners. Who? Yeah. Okay. Great. Come on quickly. Yeah. Do it now again. Winners will do. We have to fight again. Time starts now. Wow. Good. Come on. Yes. Wow. Good. Wow. Good. Yeah. Wow. Great. No. Yeah. You too now. Yeah. The final. So final round is between two. So this is very interesting now. Final between, let's see, final between boys and girls. Time starts. Yeah, started. Let's see. Time starts now. Good. Wow. Yeah. So this boy, yeah, good. Yogesh. Yeah. Which origin you are from? South India. Oh God, come on. Right. So South Indian boy has won, and from the girls. Okay. Right. But to get 5,000 pounds, he has to fight against me now. Oh. Yeah. Come on. What's your name? Yogesh. And watch it very carefully. Yogesh is coming with a mindset that he has to win. Right? Am I applying any force on you? No. Yogesh wants to win, but this gentleman on the other side is not applying any force on him. I'm not applying any force. He's trying. He came with a mindset that he has to apply force. I have kept him loose. Don't apply any force. Right? So what I'm telling him is, and I'm not hypnotizing you right now, I can do that. Right? But without hypnotizing, I'm saying you win. So this is what the moment I stop putting force on him, now he says that you win. He has stopped it. I say still you win. Right? He is now saying that anyone can win. Because my role is that next 1 month he should enjoy. It's a journey of excellence. All right. Right. So it's not about winning and losing. It's about enjoying your time and learning when you are India. And that is what Indian culture is all about. Give a huge applause to him. Yeah. Please have it. Go. So when you start your business, when you do business and when you grow up, when you become entrepreneurs, when you're looking for a job, when you interview people, you don't need anyone, right, who has got a very high attitude. You require a person who can add value to your business, who can add value to your country, who can add value to your culture, who's very clear on priorities, what they need to do. And believe me, traveling enables that experience. Traveling will help you to understand that how different cultures are important. traveling will give you many ideas. So it's very important that you should travel. So my congratulations to all of you who are taking time from your schedule that you're coming to India. Keep on traveling and you will always remember this lesson. Yeah. And and make it a habit in your life. Right? There are people who do, look at few people, they go very fast in their life. Why they're able to reach very fast? And they're able to retain that position. Some are not able to do that. You will find that those who are able to reach at the top are the ones who are trying to give back. And the more you will give, the more will come to you. Right? And that is what Indian culture is all about. So great to see all of you here. Very warm welcome once again, Mr. Michael, Deputy Director of the British Council, and to all the amazing students which we have. I just wanted to have your photographs. About MIT, this is a group which was founded by Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, who's our founder. Again, amazing person. A one who created MIT after spending more than 3 decades in Europe. He came back to India to start up a group where we should be able to give opportunities not only to Indian students, but to the students across the globe. We started very humbly. I was telling Mr. Michael that we had a very small school from where we started. I'm with the MIT from the day one. We were a small school in Sector 44. No students were at that time. At that time, he came and he said that I want to create a university which is going to give a great idea and great opportunity to thousands of students, and it will become the best in the country and the best in the world. That was his dream. So I remember that presentation, people laughed. That what is he talking about? No student, nothing in hand. He has got no idea how international universities look like. Latest QS rankings have been announced. So if you look at internationalization, you will find that MIT has got number 1 as per the QS ranking in the internationalization. Right? In the international research rankings and network, we are amongst the top 3, and we are not a government university yet. So what I'm telling you is that it's always a dream. If you dream and you make an action plan to achieve that what we are, right, we will be able to do that. I remember that, and I was giving a story to him, and he said that how you opened up a university in London. I had no experience. We had no experience what London's look like. And we went to UK to start our own university. Someone goes from India to UK with no experience how to start a university in UK. And I told him that why don't you visit our library, which is a replica of one of the leading libraries of UK. So we went there and we saw that which are the top brands who are successful as well. And we saw that NYU, which is American university, was very successful in America. So we saw 4 or 5 universities who were there at that time, and they were quite successful. So we went to see at Bradford Square that how NYU is doing. So they had a very ethnic building, small building, but they had good number of students. So we wanted to understand. So we fixed up a appointment with the president. Luckily, he was there at that time. We met him. We understood that what he is doing. So we look at that how they created classrooms. So they were hiring from the Birkbeck at that time, the classrooms. So we went to Birkbeck. We tried that how can we have some classrooms from you. We went to Senate House Library. We said that can our students study there. We went to their gym. Can we have a membership of the gym? We went to the pool. Can we have a membership of their pool? And you'll not believe it. Within 1.5 years, we had our first batch of the students going to UK. So what I'm saying is that if you are determined, you'll be able to do that. Today, MIT has campuses across the globe. We have got campuses in Singapore. We have got university status in most of the countries. We have got 175 acres campus, which we acquired from St. John's University. We are one of the largest players in Dubai. We are at Abu Dhabi. We are in Sharjah. We are having degree awarding powers in Mauritius. We're in South Africa. We are in Kenya. We are in Amsterdam. We are in San Francisco. We are in Uzbekistan in Tashkent. 2 new universities are coming up, one in Toronto and another in Melbourne. So why I'm telling you this? that a dream of a person, if he wants to create a network of universities, that became such a powerful education group. Today, MIT has got more than 200,000 students. We have got more than 6,000 full-time faculty members working with us, and then equal number, about 6,000 as adjunct faculties. We are the largest education group with 11 universities in India, and the 12th one is coming up. We have got a university status in Noida. We have a university in Gurugram, Greater Noida, Lucknow, Jaipur, Mumbai, Gwalior, Kolkata, Raipur, Ranchi, Patna, Mohali, Bangalore. We're going to take you to 2 universities also. So you will visit one of our university. We are going to take you to Manesar. It's a beautiful university where you will have adventure sports. So you will live there like an army person. So we'll put you in the camps. You will love it. Now we're going to take you to Jaipur, right, which is a historical city. We will show you some palaces, but you will love that what is the Rajasthan culture is all about. We're also going to take you to a few companies, few top companies of India. Industry Interaction Cell is working on it. So you will find Indian culture. You saw Mall of India the other day. You like some brands, top brands, right? How was the visit there? Good. But we'll also take you to Old Delhi so that you can see that from where India started and where India has reached. But we're going to take you. We'll show you Red Fort, right? So from Red Fort, you will be able to see that how we are doing. We're going to show you theater, right? That how Indian theater looks like, right? You'll get a chance to participate in music. So we have a musician amongst ourselves who will be there. We wanted each one of you to be interacting with students. So a huge applause for the student buddies who are here. I just love them. The way they have contributed, the way they have been able to bring students, going at the airport, picking students. If you get time, be with their families also. So, and you will be able to understand. We will tell you Indian cooking. So we are going to take you to the kitchen and we'll tell you that how we cook. Right. So when you will go back, you will go with many ideas, many great ideas, and you will be giving presentation at the end. Right. So all of you will give a presentation that what you are learning. If you have to start your business, then what kind of business you feel you can start. If you have to work, then what kind of companies you feel that you will be working, and what is your recommendation to the Indian industry and to the Indian universities. This is a university which has got 28 schools and preschools, 2,000 acres of campuses, large bank of land we have, and 20 million square feet of buildings. And these are all greenfield projects which we have been able to create. Highest number of programs any university is offering, more than 400 programs we offer. Our faculty has filed more than 2,000 patents. We will take you to some of the faculty members who have filed largest number of patents in the country. If you want, you can work with them. We have developed highest number of case studies. So many of you, if you are interested, you can work with some of our professors. We can give you opportunity to write cases jointly with us. By the way, Professor Datar, who's the Dean of the Harvard Business School, came here and he's writing a case with us. So you will get an opportunity. Similarly, from Oxford, Said Business School, the Dean Professor Sumitra Datta is writing a case with us. From Nottingham Trent, the Dean of the Business School is writing a case with us. From Northumbria, 2 professors are working with us. From Sussex, there are 3 professors who are working with us. So you will be very happy if you want to be a part of this research initiative. We will be very happy to sponsor it. Every year, this is the only education group which organizes a research conference in London. So being our alumni, all of you can be a part of this research conference on a scholarship. There's no charges for you. So you can be a part of it. But we do similar functions in Dubai. So this November, we are organizing one of the largest international conferences in Dubai. It's again research based. We are doing one in Singapore. Another is happening next year in US, in New York, also in Toronto, right? This year, there is also one in Australia. Next year, there is also one in France. And all of you will get an opportunity. If you want to work, you want to be there, you want to pick up some internships, we will be very happy to do that. And idea of these study abroad program is that we should be able to give you platform. Anywhere in the world, you want to work, you want to take experience, you want to do a project, you come to us, we will be very happy. We are going to create one of the largest networks of the world on which we are very passionately working. 20% of my time goes in creating this network on which I'm working day and night. It's going to be the largest network of the world. Anywhere in the world, if a student wants to have work experience, we'll be able to provide that. So you are going to be a part of it, and that is what MIT is all about. This is our presence in India, and you will find that we are offering almost every part and segment of the education, from pre-nursery schools to K-12 schools, undergrad programs, postgraduate programs, PhD programs, postdoctoral programs, very strong in online education, corporate training, continuing education, and incubation of ideas. This university has got almost all the leading accreditations from the international bodies and from the national bodies. As far as our ranking is concerned, as per the QS and THE, we are amongst the top 3% universities of the world. And this is the only university in Asia which has got the 2 international accreditation WASC. As you know, that if you want to be relevant, you want to do something with the US universities, or you want to open up a campus with them, or you want their universities and the credits to be transferred, you need to get their accreditation. So we are WASC accredited. Also from UK, we are QA accredited, which means that your university, if you want to transfer your credits to India, you can do that without any problem. And from our side, if we want to transfer our credits, we can transfer to any UK university without any issue. This is our ranking. You will find that amongst the top 6 universities and institutions of India, we have got a status of producing most employable graduates. So others are IIT Delhi, which is a government institution, IISc Bangalore, which is a government institution, IIT Mumbai, which is a government institution, IIM Ahmedabad, government institution, IIT Kharagpur, government institution, MIT, the only private institution which has got the similar status. And this gives us a very proud moment amongst all public and private universities of India. As per the QS World ranking, we are number 1 in internationalization. So this is the latest ranking, right? The entire globally, we are 519, which brings us to top 1% in the world. And in India, we are the best in this area. In International Research Network, we are amongst the top 3. And this will give you an idea about our all institution, our business school, International Business School, best in India, our law school, amongst the top 3 in India, our engineering school, the best private engineering school of India, journalism and communication, the best private education and school of journalism and communication, biotechnology, again, the best in private education. So why we are showing you this? So that you get an idea that what kind of education we are offering. And please go to these institutions to understand that how they are teaching. I think that few of you also saw our School of Communication. So we are going to take you to record your small films. So be prepared. They will record small films, and you will be getting an opportunity to produce co-films with our students also. This is the highlights of our previous year's Immersion program. We saw a large number of students, similar kind of exercise they are doing. Visit to Old Delhi, where we are going to take you. We will show you that how Delhi looks like. By the way, from Old Delhi, many have taken concepts. For example, there is a restaurant called Dishum in London, right? So you will find that it has got a base in Old Delhi. There's another brand which is called Not Just Paranthas, right? It has been created from Old Delhi, right? Similarly, you will find that there are a number of things. If you will go there, you will be able to find out that how the culture is important, how from the culture new companies are coming out. This was the visit to School of Communication. All of you will be also going there. We'll take you to Delhi sightseeing. We'll take you to Agra. We'll take you to Jaipur. We will take you to the industry visits. Some of the students who went to Infosys this time also, I think that number of visits have been organized. We'd like to sit with you informally. I don't know whether they will going to give me a chance. Otherwise, I'm going to teach you some cooking also. And you will find that academic sessions will be there, excursions will be there, non-academic sessions will be there, industry visits will be there. You will also be taken to our incubator, where someone will explain you that how Indian companies are created. And if you want to do business in India, then how you can do business in India. This is a photograph of our Dubai campus. That is our chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan. This campus got the award of the one of the best campuses any foreign university has created in Dubai. Are all campuses, they are US Green building certified. This is the photograph of the campus where you are sitting. It's 85 acres campus. This is another campus. If you go from this road, you will find a Greater Noida, which is 21 acres campus. This is 40 acres campus in Lucknow. This is another campus, 150 acres campus in Jaipur, where you'll be staying for a night. You'll be going here. This is a campus in Manesar. This is again a beautiful campus. We say that this is a campus has been designed looking at new technology. So you may be meeting another chancellor there, Dr. Asim Chauhan, but it's a 110 acres campus. You will be staying for one night here also. This is our Mumbai campus. It's a 30 acres campus. This is our Gwalior campus, 100 acres campus. This is our Kolkata campus. This is our Raipur. This is at Jharkhand. This is at Patna. And this is Mohali. So next time you will come to India, we will take you to Amritsar and to Shimla, and maybe that you will be then staying in our Chandigarh campus also. This is our new campus, which is coming up in Bangalore, which is a IT focused one. It's a 60 acres campus. And these are our various campuses in Bhubaneswar, Chennai, Kochi, Pune, Indore, Hyderabad. So anytime you are in India and you want to visit any good city, come to us and we are going to take you. These are our global campuses. If you happen to be in Singapore and you and you want to visit our campus, most welcome, you can do that. And when they will be showing you the campus, they will show you 100 heritage buildings. So our building is one of the heritage buildings of Singapore, which earlier used to be the campus of Chicago Business School. This is MIT Mauritius. This is again our heritage building in New York. It's 175 acres. I don't know how many of you want to stay near to the beach, but this campus has got a private beach. So if you want to be there, you can be in New York. It's on the beach. Nairobi, Tashkent, where we have created IT University. This place you don't know, London. So if you want to be at the Bradford Square, you can visit our London campus also. Of course, Dubai. These are our schools in Abu Dhabi, Amsterdam, South Africa, Singapore. And we are the first one to bring one of the top schools of UK to USA and to India and to Middle East. Harrow, which is one of the top brands in UK, we wanted a free flow of thoughts between Americans, between Indians, between British, between Australians, between Middle East. So 2 schools are fully operational. This year, we are starting up with Bangalore, and the next year, it will be fully operational in New York. So under the New Colombo plan, we have been able to welcome the highest number of Australian students. Under the UKRI scheme, we were able to welcome again the highest number of students from UK. And you are a part of now the same scheme, which is now known as Turing scheme. Erasmus plus US aid. We work with the British Council very, very closely, which is our partners. We have got a very strong presence in Africa. It's known as Pan-African E-Network project. It's a very powerful project. Again, you know that it's a story, amazing story, that how we were able to create our presence in Africa. We remember that when Dr. Kalam became the president of India, he took some vice chancellors from India. So this was his first visit, official visit. So instead of taking business leaders, he took the vice chancellors. So he took about 19 vice chancellors. We were also given an opportunity to travel. So I traveled in this delegation. So when he came to speak to African Union, all African country states and their heads, they were sitting here. And his first line was, I'm going to give a gift to Africa, which my sister and brothers from Africa are going to remember for their lifetime. People clapped for 3 minutes that now the president is going to give thousands of millions of dollars. His next sentence was, but not a dollar to give. So people were thinking that what he's going to give. So at that point of time, he gave an idea of virtual education, that European Union, American universities, Ivy Leagues, Russell Group of universities, Indian universities, we can create a network and we should be able to do that. I remember by the end of the day, most of the foreign universities from Europe, America, who were present there, they said, no, Africa was not ready because there was no internet at that point in Africa. So they said that there are no computers, no internet. And he said, and he was very different president. He laughed. He used to laugh quite a lot. So he just laughed, right? He says, no problem. And he laughed and he came back. So we thought that the concept has died. Next day, I think that 5 in the morning, we landed here. At 10:30, he called up a meeting. So people were not even settled when he called up a meeting. So we went there. And he said that I feel that this project has a lot of potential. And Africa has got a lot of energy to implement it. Who is going to do that from India? So all universities, they said that, sir, you are right, you are visionary, but then technology is a problem. How we will do it? There is no internet there. There are no computers. They don't know, and it's a different language, because in Africa, most of the countries you'll find that the French is there. At that time, our founder, Dr. Johan, came forward and he said that if country wants to implement that in Africa, MIT is going to do that. Very difficult project, right? I still don't know French, right? But I was given the responsibility to create content in French, which I never studied, right? So we created a team, and amazing experience, right? Within 1 year, we implemented this project, and from 18,000 to 80,000 African students, they got a benefit of this project. Today, when the Prime Minister Modi is a prime minister, a great visionary prime minister, he has carried forward this project, and this is known as E-Shiksha Bharti. It is still being implemented. So that is a power of the ideas, that one small idea can create a big network, incubator. So I think that this is, again, one of the very few initiatives which any university has taken in India. Our incubator has got many awards. Very lately, it got an award as the best incubator of India from the minister. I was on the call the other day with the Stony Brook, and then they said that we feel so proud. It's again one of the leading universities in US with whom we are now creating a similar kind of synergy. We have collaboration in Korea, where the Korean incubator and our incubator, they are working together. We were working very closely with the NUS and NTU to create world-class companies. So our students, they get an platform. So if you have got an idea, you want to work with us, we can give you space. We can introduce you to some of the leading bankers. We can help you even conceiving the idea. And that's the reason that I have called the director of our incubator, Mr. Babbar, if you can just read. He is here, great person who is able to come up with good ideas and has helped students very passionately. Thank you, Mr. Babbar, coming here. Similarly, we have got Skills and Vocational Training Center, 400 degrees across 60 disciplines we offer. Courses in very innovative areas, from nanotechnology to advanced material and devices, to military management, defense management. And we offer many languages. If any one of you want to learn any language, you can go to a language department and attend few classes. We offer French, we offer German, we offer Spanish, we offer Arabic, we offer Japanese, we offer Chinese, we offer Russian. And anyone wants to learn English? Yeah. So similarly, you will find that there is a behavioral science training we give. The theorem I told you, we do a lot of work. From our business schools, we have been able to create more than 15 theorems on which the PhDs have been given, on which the students have worked. One is in collaboration with someone at MIT. It is known as chaos theorem. Other one is a nucleus theorem, which is taught in most of the business schools across the world. We have got Nobel laureate series, where few Nobel laureates, they become a part of the MIT University. They spend some time and they work with the students and with the researchers. These are the photographs. You will find that some of the leading ambassadors of the world, they have come to the campus. This is His Excellency, the British High Commissioner, speaking to the students. And this was the next day when he came. The first university he spoke was with MIT University. That is UK ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Kenneth Jester, who spoke, who came physically to the campus and spoke. Australian ambassador of Netherlands, and all this has generated more than 5,000 connections worldwide with some of the leading companies of the world. And that is where we work with more than 400 universities worldwide in UK, Australia, in America, in New Zealand, and other parts of the world. We are the largest partner of Government of India to do training and consulting. And our aim is that 1/3 of the total revenue and efforts of the university should go towards building, consulting, and training. And that is what we say. There is no university which has got a meaning which is not having a heart. So you must have seen that floods have come. MIT students were the first one who never even waited for a minute, and they started distributing food. They cooked food and they started distributing food, right, to those who are being affected by flood. And that is what we feel that happiness is all about. So we have got a center for happiness. We do Amitasha schools, 2,000 underprivileged girls. We provide free education to them. Similarly, 1,000 boys, we provide free education to them. And that is the aim of the group. 35 universities in every state and union territories of India and 100 campuses worldwide, and to create the largest platform which can provide employment and which can give study abroad experience to students globally. Thank you so very much. It was such a pleasure speaking to you this morning.
Thank you so much, sir, for those pearls of wisdom. Honored delegates, distinguished guests, and dear participants, it is indeed our immense pleasure to be a part of this momentous occasion. Thank you once again, sir. Gracing the occasion, we are honored to have amongst us Mr. Michael Holgate, Deputy Director, British Council, India. Mr. Holgate has worked in Pakistan since 2018 as Director, Sindh and Balochistan, and is now leading the British Council's work in Punjab as Acting Director. He's a strong believer in the work the British Council does in Pakistan, supporting young people, including women and girls, to access the education and opportunity they need to reach their full potential. Mr. Holgate has worked in Beijing, Cairo, and Kabul, leading the British Council's work on education, research, partnerships, and civil society. We also welcome Ms. Vishu Sharma, Senior Project Manager, Higher Education, Mobility, British Council. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for our guest from British Council. With that, I request Mr. Michael Holgate to kindly address the August gathering.
Thank you so much. So good morning, everyone. Thank you so much to Amity University for this event and for hosting this cohort of students. Thank you to Professor Singh for your inspiring address just now. I don't know about all of you, but I mean, I hope your appetites are whetted for the month ahead. It certainly sounds like a super exciting time you've got ahead of you, and I really wish I could just sort of take the month off and join you, to be honest, because it sounds really, really fun. Just to say, I think you may have got a slightly out of date biography for me when you say I'm based in Pakistan. I am actually based in India now. Pakistan was my previous posting, but I've been in India for the past. Oh, sorry. My notes are getting in the way there. I've been in Delhi since October and having a really, really great time. And it's a brilliant place, and I hope you're able to appreciate your time here. So we're here today to celebrate and welcome you, this cohort of UK students who will be spending the summer studying in India. And to me, this is it's a issue, and it's a thing that's very close to my heart. It's very dear to my heart because in 2005, I was in your shoes. When I was 19 years old, I spent 3 months working in Bangalore. I wasn't studying. I was based at a school in Bangalore as I was working as a sort of a classroom helper. And it was 3 months that completely transformed my life. It changed the trajectory of my life. So I left. I grew up in Warwickshire in central England, in quite a small town. It wasn't a particularly diverse town. I didn't know a huge amount outside of my own world. And something inspired me to just take this opportunity to fly off to India. It was the first time I'd traveled a little bit in Europe and America, but I'd never been to a country as different as India is. Something inspired me to fly off to India. So I spent 3 months working at this school in Bangalore. I would do swimming lessons with some of the kids. I would help some of the kids with their maths. I would listen to the little kids, to the youngest children reading it was an English speaking school. So they were using the Biff, Chip and the Kipper and Chip books. I don't know whether you used those books when you were a kid as well. So I used to listen to the kids read. And it was an amazing experience, but not just, the work was part of it, but it was also just living. I was the first time I'd lived away from my parents, living abroad, living by myself. All the things that you were just saying that, you felt about Indian culture, the colors, the diversity, the different customs. It was just a mind-boggling experience for me. The bustle, the food. I got fascinated by history. I got fascinated by languages. So I was one of these English people that reached adulthood completely monolingual. I did a little bit of German in school, enough to sort of pass my GCSE, but I was never really interested in languages. It was when I came to India that I just got so interested. This is especially in Bangalore, in southern India. It's normal to come across people who speak 4 or 5 languages, and I was just blown away by this. It stirred in me sort of a lifelong fascination with languages. So as I say, it was an amazing 3 months, and it was a life-changing 3 months. I arrived not knowing anything about what I wanted from life, what I wanted to do when I graduated university. I didn't really have any clue what sort of job I wanted to go into or what I wanted to do with my life. And the 3 months that I spent as a 19-year-old in India instilled in me the values and the ambitions, the desires that really shaped my life and shaped the path that I was on since then, and continue to shape the path that I'm on now. So as I say, a fascination with other cultures, a really strong belief in the importance of the interaction of different cultures and getting to understand different cultures. A really strong fascination with languages. I've tried to always learn languages wherever I've been since then. And I enjoyed my time so much that the main thing I wanted to do as I was flying back to the UK is I wanted to then do the whole thing over again and live abroad again. So as soon as I arrived back in the UK, I registered again to study abroad. So I went to Italy. This was back in the days of Erasmus. I went to Italy through the Erasmus program to study abroad. And that was my first interaction with the British Council. And then after I graduated university, I joined the British Council again. I went to China. And this was 2008. It was the Beijing Olympics. It was a really exciting time in China's history. So I taught English in China for a few years. And then I joined the British Council full-time as a member of staff in China. And the rest is history. I've been with the British Council ever since, and I haven't returned to the UK. I've lived in, as they were saying just there in the biography, I lived in China for a while. Then I went to Egypt. I worked in Egypt for a while. I worked in Afghanistan for a while. And then most recently, Pakistan. And then I've come to India. So really, I feel like I've come full circle, because there's no way that I would be in India working for the British Council today if it weren't for my decision to spend those 3 months as a 19-year-old in India way back when. So the reason I've spoken so much about my own life story, my own experience, is because I really want to drive home the importance of this kind of exchange. You'll have a great time, you'll have a fun month, but it's so much more than that. If you let it, it can literally change the trajectory of your life. And that's exactly why the UK government, the British Council, are so keen to support these kinds of exchanges. It's great that the Turing scheme is now up and running, and you've taken advantage of it to come to India. But we feel the numbers of students are still the numbers of students coming from the UK to India are still much lower than we'd want them to be. So we think it's really important to really increase the numbers of students coming from the UK to India. So just like you are, we want to see many, many more of you, and that's something we're working on this year to try to increase the number of students coming from the UK to India. If I had to sort of distill it, I'd say there are three main reasons why UK to India mobility is so important. So important for you as individuals, but also so important for the wider bilateral relationship between India and the UK, and so important for the future competitiveness of the UK. So the first reason why the UK to India mobility is so important is about the skills and the knowledge and the experience that you're going to gain. Studying abroad gives such vital skills, life skills and employability skills. You gain new perspectives. So you've all learned a new perspective about arm wrestling today that I'm sure you weren't expecting to learn. You learn different perspectives. And, if you're studying, even if you're studying subjects that you study back in the UK, whether it's international economics or politics or history or law, it might be the same subject, but studying it in India as opposed to the UK will expose you to new perspectives. There'll be a new slant on it. So you'll learn new perspectives. You also might learn new knowledge. So even if your own universities might have expertise in certain areas, an amateur university might have expertise in other areas. So by coming here, you'll be exposed to new knowledge and new different types of expertise. I think probably the most important skill that you learn by studying abroad is the skill of flexibility. You're here, it's a new context. You're not quite in control of your own schedule. There are going to be things that, we've just had really sadly this past week, terrible flooding in Delhi for the first time. Unexpected things are going to happen, and you're going to need to learn to adapt to it and be flexible. If I think in your shoes as students right now, looking at your careers over the next decades, you'll be so much more aware of this than I am, but it's a time of such uncertainty about what the future holds. What's the world going to look like with the impact of climate change? What's the world of employment going to look like with the impact of AI? Nobody has any idea what the job market's going to be like in 10 years' time, because we don't know how AI is going to impact the future of jobs. So if there's one skill that's going to be really important, it's going to be flexibility, the ability to adapt to new scenarios. And I think flexibility is something that you're definitely going to pick up on your time here. Patience is another one. It's really important to learn. Being in India, it's a wonderful country, but it can be quite a bureaucratic country. Sometimes there's red tape to get through. And so the patience that you learn here is invaluable for future life as well. And I think also emotional intelligence. When you're engaging with people from different cultures, different cultural backgrounds, they may sort of react to situations differently to how you might expect, or they may hold certain values more closely or less closely than you're used to people in the UK holding their values. And so engaging with people from different cultural backgrounds really exercises different emotional intelligence muscles in your head that, again, will be really, really valuable. So this is the number one reason. The skills and experience that you're going to get are going to set you up for life. And we see the evidence of this. Young people who have an international experience are much more likely to go on and get good, successful jobs afterwards than people who just stay in one country. So that's the first thing. The second thing I wanted to say about why UK-India mobility is so important is about it's important to the UK-India bilateral relationship. So the UK and India have an extraordinarily broad and complex bilateral relationship that touches trade. I'm sure you've been following the news about we're hoping to sign a free trade agreement this year, defense, climate change, science, education, obviously. So there's a very, very broad bilateral relationship. But at the heart of the bilateral relationship is the people. So Prime Minister Modi likes to talk about the living bridge that exists between the UK and India, the living bridge, which are the people-to-people links. And the people-to-people links are a pillar of this bilateral relationship. But I think it's fair to say that at the minute, it's a little bit one-sided. It's not quite equal in terms of the people-to-people links. There are a lot of Indians in the UK. We have over 100,000 and actually getting close to 150,000 Indians studying in the UK each year. But there's a much smaller number of Brits studying in India. So you are amongst maybe only a few thousand Brits who are studying in India. So it's really, really important to the future strength of the bilateral relationship that we do more to increase sort of the UK side of the living bridge. So people like you can change this and can sort of strengthen the living bridge of the UK and India. And so I've talked about skills and knowledge, the UK-India relationship. And I think the final reason why UK to India mobility is so important is about the future competitiveness of the UK. So obviously we're in, for the past, how long has it been now? 7 years. We've been in a slightly uncertain place in the UK. We've come out of Brexit. Now we've come out of the pandemic. We're in a world where the geopolitical context is changing very rapidly. And I think there is a lot of uncertainty for the UK in terms of where we might want to be going. But there's one area that is definitely not uncertain. There's one area that is extremely certain, which is that over the next few decades, whatever happens in the UK, wherever the UK goes, India is going to play a really, really important part. India is really sort of where it's at right now. You'll probably have seen signs around town about the G20. India is currently in the midst of hosting the most ambitious G20 ever. Over the past few months, or not even a few months, over the past month, we've seen Prime Minister Modi visit America. He's just visited France this week. If the UK is going to stand a chance of being competitive in the future decades, we really need our next generation to have knowledge of India, experience of India, connections with India, what we call India literacy. So that's you. We're hoping that you're going to go on to be that generation driving forward UK competitiveness in the future through your knowledge of, connections with, experience of India. So for all those reasons, the skills that you're going to get, the importance it plays in the bilateral relationship, the importance it plays for the UK's future competitiveness, I'm really, really pleased that you've decided to choose India. Most students who choose the Turing scheme decide to go to Australia or America. It's fine, they have fun, but I'm sure they're not going to have anywhere near as rewarding an experience as you're going to have. So I'm really, really pleased that you've chosen India. And it's great that you've chosen Amity as well. Amity is such a great university. I mean, we've just been hearing all about it. It's such a great university, but it's also such an internationally engaged university. They're one of the most internationally engaged universities, and they're a great partner for the UK. They've got a number of really strong partnerships across teaching, mobility, research with UK universities, and partnerships like these ones through the Turing scheme are only going to help that international engagement grow stronger. It's a fantastic place to be based. As I say, I live in Delhi now. I've been here since October. It's a wonderful city to be based. There's such interesting history here. As you drive through the streets, everywhere you drive, you see old tombs and temples and forts. It's a place that's really alive with history. But there's great food. It's really rich cultural life here as well. There's always performances and concerts happening. So I just really, really encourage you to, make the absolute most of it. Obviously through the courses and through the lectures and everything, but through the wider program as well. Make sure that you're going out traveling. I see that you're going to some great places, Agra, Jaipur, and everything. It's going to be amazing. Make sure that you're getting out of your comfort zone. If it feels a little bit uncomfortable, if it feels like you're not quite sure what you're doing, that's a really good sign, because it's a sign that you're developing and you're stretching yourself. I think the most important thing to say is just talk to people, because that's how you're going to learn. So obviously talk to your professors, talk to your classmates, but talk to everybody. Talk to your taxi drivers, talk to the people you see around campus, the people you see on the streets, because that's how you're really going to sort of learn about what India is all about. So I hope that you go back to the UK with new experiences, with new connections. I hope that you go back with new friendships, with new skills. But I also hope, somewhat selfishly, that you'll go back and be new ambassadors for studying in India. So if I can ask of you one thing, well, I'm going to ask of you two things. So the first thing is make sure you make the most of your time here. But the second thing is once you go back to the UK and you're telling people about your experience, really encourage them to take up the opportunity to come to India and have the same experience that you had. So I'm just going to end quickly by sort of circling back to my own experience I spoke about at the start. Honestly, completely honestly, I can say that the 3 months I spent in India as a 19-year-old changed the trajectory of my life. As I said, I would not be here. I would not be here today if I hadn't had that experience. And it was hugely important in terms of shaping who I am today, shaping what I do. And I'm confident that if you let it, your India experience can have as much impact on you as mine did for me. So that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you again to Amity for hosting. Thank you all for making the effort to come here. And I really wish you all the best of luck for your month in India. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael, for those beautiful words. We will now have a brief introduction from our participating students. May I please request our buddy mentors, the student ambassadors, to kindly help pass on the mic. Our participants can give their names, the name of the university, and a brief introduction that you would like to share with us.
I'll start with you. Just stand and stand up.
Name of the university, and a brief introduction.
So I'm Finley. I'm studying at Sussex. नमस्कार दोस्तों, मुअज़्ज़र ख़वातीन और हज़रात, मुझे आपका बेहद ममनून हूँ कि आपने मुझे इस जलसा बुलाया है. जाहिर है कि हिंदी या उर्दू मेरी मदरी भाषा तो बिल्कुल नहीं है, लेकिन कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. इसके अलावा हमारे साथ अंग्रेजी बोलने वाले हैं हमारे मौजूद. तो so yeah, my background was in like computer science and IT, but I soon realized when I finished school that I was more interested in like history and languages and learning about like different cultures. So after that, I came back to India. So I've been here quite a few times, maybe you can tell. But that was from mostly my parents. So like, thanks to my parents for introducing me that at a young age. But yeah, I study international development and Arabic at the University of Sussex. So Arabic's a lot harder, I'm realizing now, but I'm enjoying it. I'm really happy to be here. I feel like very lucky to be like part of this opportunity. And I look forward to classes starting next week. Hindi and yoga, that should be good. I can barely touch my toes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm 21 and I currently study applied sport and exercise science at Northumbria University, heading into my final year. Once I graduate, I hope to pursue a career in performance analysis or as a strength and conditioning coach. So I'm looking forward to that. And so I'm sure you can tell I'm quite into my sport. So football and rugby league is I'm a big follower of. As well as sort of the gym, swimming, and I'm also a part-time lifeguard. So yeah, I've got to try and keep myself busy. But I just want to say thank you very much for the warm welcome so far, and it's been absolutely great. Just seeing everyone and learning about a new culture, and I look forward for the upcoming weeks.
Thank you so much.
So my name's Caris Marshall. I'm from Nottingham Trent University and I'm studying business management and marketing at the moment. I'm on a four-year course with a year placement in Innsbruck, Austria. also on the chairing scheme as well. I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity, and I look forward to developing my intercultural competencies through gaining a lot of new perspectives in a brand new culture. And yeah, I'd just like to say thank you for the warm welcome, and I look forward to classes starting this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Karis.
Hi, sorry. Hi, hi, I'm Ella. I'm from Sussex University. I'm studying filmmaking at the university, so I'm very excited to see your film and drama department. I hope to go on to be a cinematographer as I move forward with my career. And I would just like to say thank you for the warm welcome and thank you for being amazing hosts. And I look forward to all the lessons in India culture.
Thank you, Ella. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kerry. I'm 26 and from Plymouth, England. And I'm currently living in Brighton, studying anthropology and international development at Sussex with the aim to become a refugee officer in the United Nations. My course is very much about people and culture. So I thought this program would be amazing. And I used to live in New Zealand for 2.5 years, and I learned more about politics, history, geography by just meeting so many different people from everywhere there. So I find if we take the time to speak to each other, we have a lot to learn from each other. Thank you.
Thank you, Kerry.
Hi, my name is Olivia. So I was actually born in Poland, but I moved to England at the age of 3. I go to Northumbria University and I study law. So I'm going into my 4th and final year at university. I've just finished a year-long placement at a firm called Clifford Chance, who also have an office in New Delhi, where I got to sort of work on a lot of like international matters, a lot of sort of competition in international law, which really interests me. I'm very excited to explore the law and business departments here, as well as the language departments. I really would like to say thank you for the warm welcome, and I'm really looking forward to my time here.
Thank you, Olivia.
Namaste, my name is Husna Agani and I go to university in Nottingham-Trent. I'm a first year law student who wants to become a barrister hopefully in the future. It's been nice seeing how India operates, because normally we don't see this side of the world because we're westernized in the UK. So I'm interested to seeing how the rest of the trip goes.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name's Brenda. I'm 20 years old and I'm from London. I study at Nottingham-Trent University and I'm going into my final year. I study childhood psychology. The main reason why I actually decided to study that course is because my parents are from Ghana and over there mental health isn't really talked about. So a lot of people have poor mental health, but it's not focused on. And I think that adulthood as well, a lot of people suffer from mental health. And I think that the way that we can combat that is helping people in their childhood. So it's really nice to see that at Amity, you guys really care for your students' happiness. So I'm really interested to see how you cater for well-being, which already from the 5 days that I've been here, everyone's been so accommodating and kind. So yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brenda.
Good afternoon. My name is Courtney and I am 21 years old. I study law at NTU and I'm entering my final year. So I don't really have much to say. But I'm really glad that I got the scholarship to come to India. The reason why I did pick this, apply for the scholarship was because I wanted to learn about the law and the culture of India. And so far it's been so great. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Courtney.
Hi, my name is Giselle. I'm 20 and I do economics and business at Nottingham-Trent. I've been doing economics and business for about 7 years now, and it's really helped me because I'm autistic as well. So I really liked going into doing economics because we deal with a lot of data and statistics, and I find that it's something that I can really channel myself into. I'm really appreciative for this opportunity, and it's like I hope to learn more about like the Asian culture because growing up, my mom would often take me and my siblings like to different countries around the world and stuff. But this is my first time in Asia, so I'm just really appreciative of the opportunity, and I hope to learn a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Giselle.
Hi, I'm Robert. I'm from Czech Republic originally, but I came to UK to get a degree and some life experience, and I guess that's what I'm doing here as well. Uh, the reason why I came to UK was to get a better career I wouldn't get in Czech Republic, and so far I can see many opportunities in India as well. So I believe it will be a great experience to grow on. So thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Hello, my name is Taya. I'm currently studying international business at the University of Sussex. The main reason I chose that course is I previously worked as an administration assistant for 3 years while studying. And the company I worked for, they took me to different countries as well as gave me the opportunities to go to international business forums where I saw people talking about different businesses throughout the world. And India was one of the countries that they did mention as this up and coming. And it was one of the main focuses on how it is developing and how each of the states hold different values depending on what businesses you go for. And I thought that that was really interesting. That's why I chose to come here as my first year abroad, of the study program abroad. And I'm really enjoying my time here so far. So thank you.
Thank you, Taya.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm from Nottingham-Trent University, where I'm currently studying costume design. Hopefully, I'll be able to go into films and TV shows in the future. This is my first time in India, so I'm looking forward to learning more about arts and culture here. And I just want to say thanks for this opportunity. I'm looking forward to learning more. Yeah.
Thank you, Abby.
Hi, my name is Olivia. I'm 21. I study University of Sussex. I do international development and anthropology, going into my last year. And in the future, I want to go into the sustainability sectors in big companies. This is my first time in India, and I'm enjoying it a lot so far. I'm looking forward to the yoga and meditation as well as the business side of India.
Thank you, Olivia.
Hello, my name is Anu Sachdeva. Basically, I'm from India. I went to UK for my master's. Like I'm doing MSc Marketing in Nottingham Trent University. As we call like Aditi Devo Bhava. So it's mean like guest is God. So I read literally. I felt that, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anu. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Odila Sikas, and I'm a student at Nottingham Trent University. I'm going into my last year of studying sport and exercise science, and I aspire to be a physiotherapist. So I've always had a passion for India, and I'm so grateful to be here today. Thank you for the opportunity. I felt so welcomed, and so accommodated. And as an aspiring physiotherapist, I really care about providing the best care for my patients. So one thing I'm really passionate about is just learning about diverse cultures. And I thank you so much for everything that you have done for the UK students here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaskar, my name is Tommy. I'm 22 and I'm going into my last year at Sussex studying law with Spanish. I chose law because I don't think it's fair that just because I'm a white British person, I get to enjoy lots of rights that many people around the world so yeah, as I was saying, I'd like to go into asylum law to help people get the same opportunities that I got just because I was born in the UK. But also before university, I was a full-time baker, so I'm extremely excited to learn about Indian sweet treats and cooking as well. But thank you, I feel so welcome.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Mia. I'm from Nottingham Trent University and I study psychology. I'm really interested in like research psychology, so I'm really interested to see the happiness class in particular. And I don't really have much to say, but so far everyone's been really welcoming, and I just want to say thank you. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mia.
Hi, my name is Hafsa. I'm studying sociology at Nottingham Trent University. I'm really excited to be here. I believe this is an incredible opportunity to immerse myself into Indian culture. I'm really excited to study, go on the industrial sites and heritage sites. Just thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Hafsa.
Hello, guys. My name is George. I'm 22, and so I study economics at the Uni of Sussex. I've no clue what I want to do when I graduate, but we'll cross the bridge when we get there. And so thank you for this opportunity. I look forward to indulging in the food, as you can tell, and the amazing culture. Yeah, thank you for being so welcome.
Thank you, George.
Hi, my name's Jordan. I'm a student at Nottingham Trent University. I study, it's a journalism course, basically, sort of thing. I decided to do it because I was always a people's person, sort of thing. And I've worked with jobs that. Basically. Yeah, I find it very interesting studying other cultures, traveling, and I've never been to Asia, and I finally got the opportunity to go with this, so it was a very good idea. Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Pravin, and I'm from Malaysia. And I went to the UK to do my master's. So I study my master's in data science. I would like to thank MT University for providing this wonderful opportunity, and I'm looking forward to make the most of this wonderful experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Praveen.
Hi, you all right? I'm Ollie. I'm 19. I study politics at Nottingham Trent. To be honest, I don't know how I got here. I'm some council estate lad. It's a bit of a big opportunity. It's a bit mental. Cheers, bro.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yogeshwaran Subramanian. I'm from Nottingham Trent University. I'm studying masters in data science. Okay. So thank you, Mr. Gurinder Singh, for giving us such a good explanation of the and thanks for providing the opportunity to the OMG here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.
We are absolutely thrilled and delighted to have you all in the campus. We wish you a very pleasant and an enriching engagement here at Amity. Please do feel to reach out to all the faculties that we are having here. For any difficulties, absolutely, we would love to help you out and make your experience and stay in India a very memorable one.
With this, we'll request the IIT team with the help of buddy mentors to please start off the felicitations, and we will request our dignitaries on dais to please join us for the felicitations. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Please keep the applauses coming for Mr. Michael.
Mr. Michael Holgate, Deputy Director, British Council, India. Keep applauding for Ms. Vishu Sharma, Senior Project Manager, Higher Education, Mobility, British Council, India. May we request all students to please join us? All the participating international students, kindly join us.
There's a small token of appreciation for each one of you to carry good memories. If the applause is coming, ladies and gentlemen. With this, we would also request all the participating students to please join for a group photograph. We wanted to do a picture outside, but due to a slight drizzle, we'll do it in the hall. If you can join at the back with the dignitaries standing in the front, it'll be great. We want to capture so many souvenirs as memories. I think this is the first one. You all can join us here. We'll put the chair. We would request all students to please join us here on the dais. We would also request our staff members and faculty to please grace the occasion. Members of the IID,
all our participating students, the IAD team will be taking you for a campus tour. May I please request all of you to kindly assemble in the F-2 foyer. Thank you.